Hello guys and welcome back to another video on Assetto Corsa Competizione on the PlayStation 5. I know it's been a while, but we've finally got some interesting updates to the game, so I thought I would jump back on and make a video. Now, I've been wanting some new special events to be added to the game for absolutely ages, and we finally have 3 new special events that we can take part in. However, it does seem they are a little bit bugged at the moment, because when you select one of the events, none of the driver IDs appear on the leaderboard. So I don't know why that is. It might be because we have had crossplay added to the game, which I'm going to get into in just a moment. So you can see all the best times on the left hand side there, but no driver names. So if you get yourself into the top 10, you won't get any recognition for it at the moment, unfortunately. Hopefully that will be resolved very soon. As always, I'll put a link in the description of the video on how to report any bugs that you found in the game that you might have come across during the last update. Now, having a look at each of the special events themselves, unfortunately, and I don't know why they've done this, each one uses a fairly old car. So the first one is a hot lap time trial at Spa in the Porsche GT3. However, we're in the 991 rather than the recently released 992. Then we have the Aston Martin V12 Vantage, again the older one, at Circuit Paul Ricard. And then finally we've got a hot stint, 40-minute hot stint at Misano in the Mclaren 650S, and the track is damp for that one. So again, I don't really know why they've used old cars, especially when we've had quite a few new ones released on the game recently. It would have been quite cool to jump in one of those. None of these cars are going to be massively competitive online, so there's not really much point in getting familiar with them. But at least we do now have special events that we can take part in, and I will try to work my way through these and get myself on the leaderboard and make some more videos with a bit of a guide on how to improve your times on them. Now, moving on to crossplay, and this is something that I'm pretty sure all console players of Assetto Corsa Competizione have been asking for quite some time now. And you know, we did in the past have a bit of a problem where we didn't have that many players online. It has been much better recently. However, having crossplay should help that even more. Now, unfortunately, it is a little bit bugged at the moment, and the reason being is that there are only certain lobbies where crossplay actually works, and that's the official servers. So on all of the servers, it does say that crossplay is enabled when you scroll through the available servers to join. However, it's only the official ones that you're actually able to, well, you can enter all the servers, but the official ones are the only ones where crossplay is actually enabled. So you can see on screen now, I've just entered one of the official crossplay servers. You can see the driver names on the left hand side. You can see the PlayStation logos are all the PS5 players, and then the globe icons are all of the Xbox players. Now, in any other server that is not an official server at the moment, you don't see any of the PlayStation or Xbox logos. You just see the normal driver IDs that you would see. So that means that crossplay is not enabled in that server. So I then decided to have a couple of races just to check out how well it was working. Now, unfortunately, with the official servers, there is no safety rating requirement to enter them. So these are exactly the kind of lobbies that I would recommend not taking part in, especially when you're at Monza. As you're about to see, it's going to get crazy. Already we've got a car moving across us and losing control. Just trying to hold my line as we go down into turn 1. It's absolutely chaos. Yeah, I mean, it's the kind of lobby you really want to avoid if you can. Yes, it's crossplay, but I mean, it's not really worth it when you're in these absolutely no safety rating lobbies, because you're just going to end up with people who are brand new to the game, just doing exactly that, missing their braking point, taking people out. And I'm sure he didn't mean that at all. There we go. There's absolutely more carnage as we head around the lap. We are up to 6th place already, though, despite not taking part in qualifying. The game is actually running pretty smoothly though. It's a lobby of 24 cars. They are all appearing pretty well on screen. No glitching or anything at the moment that I can report. The only issue is we're at Monza at night. There's no safety rating to join the lobby, and as you're about to see, I'm going to have my race ended on lap number 1. So I then decided to join a different server. This time it was at the Nürburgring. I managed to sneak in a quick qualifying lap, and that actually put me on pole position. It wasn't a very fast lap at all, but at least it gives me a better chance of trying to finish a race and see the race all the way through. These crossplay servers do seem to just be 10-minute races at the moment as well. So green light then as we head down to turn 1. Now I don't know if it's me out of position or the guy in the Mercedes on the left hand side, but either way it looks like we've got the inside line going down to turn 1. I'm praying at this point no one's going to go into the back of me, but I actually get through there okay. You can see in the background there was a bit of carnage actually, and a few cars got taken out, but managed to get through the first couple of turns okay and stay in the lead of the race. Looking behind me in the mirror, it looks like we've got a Porsche, an Xbox Porsche right behind, and then at this point things started going absolutely crazy behind me. All kinds of glitching, cars jumping around everywhere. This was hugely distracting, so I don't know, well I say I don't know, this must be related to crossplay as far as I can tell, because I don't remember any issues like this previously on the game as far as I can remember, but yeah, it is very, very distracting. And at one point I actually drove off the track trying to look down at my PlayStation 5 to see if the Ethernet cable was still plugged in properly. That's how bad I thought it was, but it did actually sort itself out and I was able to carry on with the race. There are only 14 cars left in the server now, so I'm not sure whether people were getting booted out of the server or whether because of all the glitching jumping around they might have just paused the game and quit. So at this moment my thoughts on crossplay are absolutely fantastic that it's been added to the game. It isn't currently working that well, mainly because of the fact that it only seems to be working in these official servers. So at the moment it does feel a little bit pointless because it's only available in servers that you don't want to spend an awful lot of time in. I don't know how frequently these kind of glitches that I've experienced in this particular race are. I think we'll have to wait until crossplay is available across all servers to really find out how well it's functioning. Hopefully it won't be too long until that happens. With every major update that we've had since the release of the game on PlayStation 5, we always have had a patch or two in the weeks following the major updates that have fixed various bugs and issues that have been introduced to the game. So thanks for watching this video, hope you enjoyed it, and don't forget to leave it a like if you did enjoy watching it. Let me know how you've got on with the game recently as well. Have you taken part in any of the special events, and have you come across any kind of new bugs, glitches that I haven't covered in the video already? Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I will hopefully see you on track very soon.